the Bot Savants contest happens to be near the statue that is on the Foxbury Institute campus, okay? So I'm going to save you the trouble of doing your research about this statue. If you use the Research and Debate computer and you do a deep dive, it's going to tell you about some of the history and things about the colleges. And doing my research, I came across some information, and it said if you give the statue an offering, like so, click on it, make an offering for academic success. They say rumor has it that this statue will help you with your academics, or it's a scam that somebody is using the statue to get people to leave sweets and crystals at the statue so they can snatch your goodies. Yes. So what we're going to do is make an offering for academic success. Not only are we going to leave the chocolate chip cookie, but we're also going to leave the chocolate cake. So we're going to leave both of them. We're going to be fancy. And we are going to leave both offerings, if Ryley could stop talking. So what we're going to do is, later on, I'm going to show you what happens when you leave an offering to the statues. So I hope you're ready. But for now, Ryley is still without power at his home. So I'm going to have him go over to the commons area on campus because dinner just started at 5. He's going to get a hearty meal for free. And I'm going to have him use the computers there so he can do some programming, hustle up him some coin because rent is going to be due soon. And help Ryley get it together because he's still without power. He still has assignments that he has to do. He still has coursework, exams, term papers, presentations, everything that he needs to do. And some of it he could do without electricity. Some of it he can't. But regardless, Ryley is going to make it happen because that is what we do. Even when you face stumbling blocks, obstacles, problems, we always find a way to make it happen. So that's what Ryley's going to do. I'll see you in the next scene. And hopefully I can breathe out my nose better. Ryley was asleep. And you notice these little creatures are hovering over him, and they're also outside around these people who just let themselves in my house without asking. It's going on 1 o'clock in the morning. Jesus ain't even up passing out blessings yet, and y'all just roll up in my house like, hey, what's up? And Ryley like, if y'all don't move out my way. Okay, so he says, we visit on behalf of those who greatly appreciate your generous offering. If your heart is pure, we invite you to join us and learn our secrets. Remember when I said if you go to the statue and it give it a baked good? If you give the statue a baked good or a crystal, you're going to get visited by the secret society that is called the Order of Enchantment. They will show up at your house, they will let themselves in, and they go ask you like, yo, homie, you want to be down with our gang? You want to be in our squad? And you can say okay, or you can say no, I'm good. As the archaic rumor has it, if you leave an offering, it doesn't necessarily give you academic like success. Somebody is using you for your sweets. That's what it is. And it's them. They be like, okay, well, anybody that show up thinking that I scam is going to actually benefit them academically. Let's see if they want to join the squad. So we're going to go ahead and just join and see what happens. And now Ryley is decked out in his little Skull Crossbones looking robe. That's all it is. It's like the Sul Sul version of the Skull Crossbones. Ryley took that robe off, went downstairs and fixed something to eat, okay? But once you join the Order of Enchantment, it is considered a group like all the others, like the Spirit Squad, the Brainiacs, and now the Order of Enchantment. And to progress through the ranks, you will have tasks to do. So you're going to have to offer a harvestable, which basically is what you harvest. Flower. Go harvest some flowers. You can roam around, different parts of the maps, and you can find harvestables, just wild plants that are growing. And I'm going to show you a specific place that you can find them. You can also offer a crystal by purchasing those from your computer. If you go to use the computers at the Commons, for some odd reason you cannot purchase crystals from it. Your actions that you can use those computers for are limited. So if you purchase one from home, you simply just click on your computer, you go to the order section, and then you go to click through till you get to purchase crystals. And don't get anything cheap, okay? Like these are $37 crystals. Don't get them anything cheap, okay? Trust me on that. And then you're going to have to offer a medal. Excuse me. Now that is the harder part. You can periodically find medals found in rocks, and you can find them like out. Oftentimes I found them at the Desert Bloom Park in Oasis Springs. That's the easiest place for me to find them. I feel like that's the hardest part, is being able to offer a medal, okay? Now, if you do these, you will gain progression as a member. Right now, all he got is a mask and a robe. I'm going to gather up our offering items, and I'm going to show you how to do our offering. Ryley is at the Desert Bloom Park at Oasis Springs, and if you look around, you will notice there's places that you can dig at, okay? Now, the issue with this is you might find a precious metal, you might not. So if you didn't, don't save the game after they visit you, because they may give you easier tasks that don't require offering a medal, okay? So when they come to see me, usually I just be like, and I save it before I say okay and join. And then I go back to the main screen, and then I like start at that point again, and I join, and I see what my current tasks are. If the task that I received did not get me a precious metal, then I do it again. Because as you see, he's digging and he's not necessarily finding what he came out here for. So when they come to see you and you see him on your property, hit save. If you look at your task and they ask you to do some stuff that you really ain't trying to do, hey, we got one. He got pyrite. Good job. But sometimes you just not gonna find one. So it's up to you. But typically, when I see that they asking for metal, I just exit back out because I don't feel like going through all that. But if you come out here, usually you can find one. Sometimes I've dug up some stuff and I didn't find one at all. Other times I have, and I found quite a few of them. So I feel like it's just a luck of the draw. He's so excited. Oh, he got a time capsule. You see what I mean? Sometimes you might get a time capsule. Sometimes you might get a medal. Sometimes you might get some upgrade parts. Like, sometimes you might get a fossil. So you don't know what you're going to get until you get it. So it's up to you on what you want to do. Okay, so you got a zombie Carl. That's 130 simoleons. That's what's up, Ryley. So we got the obsidian. We got the pyrite. We got our crystals. So let's go ahead and make our way to the ruins, and I'll show you how to leave an offering. Okay, cousins. When you look at the Brightchester map, okay, right here, you're going to see this little, looks like a castle. Those are the ruins that you need to go to leave an offering, okay? You can access it by going to the pub or by going to the nearest residence, okay? So we're going to go to the nearest residence, and I'm going to show you where you need to go. I have Ryley go to the nearest residence, and what I do is I rotate the map slightly, and I go across the bridge over here. This is where you need to be at. This is where the ruins is at. You need to go right here, okay? These are the sprites. You're going to get a story about the sprites real soon, okay? But for now, we're going to go ahead and leave offerings to them. Because that's part of our tasks. A harvestable, a crystal, and a metal. Which one of these metals is the cheapest? The pyrite? He's taking forever to get over here. Another thing we are going to do is harvest the flowers. You have to keep up with their garden. Like, you have to keep up with their garden. Which is very hard to do in the wintertime. But, you know, that's part of the requirements of making the sprites happy. Okay, so let's leave them a crystal. Oh, there we go. And we're going to leave them a harvestable, which is the flower that we just harvested from the garden. So we've done all the tasks and we've gotten some success in regards to climbing up the ranks as a new member. So what we're going to do is we're going to check in with the sprites. So we're going to see how they feel about that offering we left. Oh snap! Loved by the sprites. The Sprites are loving the attention Ryley has been giving them so much, they've graced him with a temporary gift of inspiration. For the time being, he will make higher quality art and music, as well the ability to gain creative skills faster. Ryley is more into programming and stuff, so being focused would be more beneficial for him. But the thing is, when you give the Sprites offerings and they are happy, basically whatever they give you is what they give you. They might give you inspiration, they might give you flirty moodlets, they might give you hygiene buffs so that at the end of the day you don't have to wash your behind for 12 hours. You don't know what you're going to get. Whatever they bestow upon you is what they bestow. If it's a positive moodlet, it is going to last for 12 hours, okay? Now the issue is, if you go and get them an offering and they're not happy with you, they're going to get on your nerves. They're going to make you pay for it. You go try and sleep, they're going to keep waking you up. It's going to be a situation. And these little Sprites, which we will get into their history, okay? We're going to get into that. They will follow you. They will pop up. You just be doing something and they pop up wanting entertainment. They want to be entertained by you. Like, they want to eavesdrop on your conversations. So you're going to have to, like, make jokes with people. You're going to have to do mischievous actions. They want to see some romance. Like, they want it all. So if they show up, it's showtime. You got to entertain them. And if you take care of the Sprites, they're going to take care of you. Also, before we go, on your way out is this little spot that you can dig at. Periodically, you might be able to find some metal. Usually, it's like a time capsule or a fossil. Don't mess up your sneakers, Ryley. See, he found a crystal. So periodically you can hit upon something that you can use in future offerings for these creatures, because they be wanting expensive stuff and stuff that's hard to get. I mean, the harvestables is easy. You just need to give them a flower or a plant or something that you harvested. They be wanting metals, they be wanting crystals. Crystals is not cheap. They don't want the cheap ones. If you were to get a really good moodlet out of them, they'll take it, but at the end of the day, it is what it is. Now, you can't just come and bring them like a lower quality crystal and leave them an offering. It's just that, and then expect them to bestow their blessing upon you and it be a good one. They want it all. So make sure that you check with that little spot that he was at right here, whenever you come and go, because you don't know, you might be able to find in there that you might in the future be able to use as an offering. Ryley did all of that partying and he still came out with an A+ for this semester. That's what's up, Ryley. I'm proud of him. I am so proud of him. He did a wonderful job, considering that he was outside like he lost his keys. But anyways, we're going to sign up for another term. I'm going to go ahead and do 4 classes so that way he could graduate faster. All right. So, real quick, just to give you an update on the power situation. Even though I've restarted the game quite a few times, more than I would like to admit to, the power still keeps going out. So since I have Eco Living, I put him back on living off of the grid, which you go to your venue information, you go to your traits panel, you go to your challenge, and it's going to be off the grid, okay? So I do have, excuse me, I do have some solar panels on his roof, okay? I do have those, and the weather vane generates power. That's something that I did get from Ravishing, who is an amazing content creator, by the way. But of course, everybody doesn't use custom content, and some people are playing on consoles. So to minimize how much electricity he was using, I clicked on the lights, and I'll do auto lights on all the lights. So the lights cut off and on when he exits a room and when he enters a room. He's on the computer right now. He doesn't need all of these lights on at the same time. So I cut those lights off also. So while he was at class, he wasn't using as much electricity as he would be if he was at home. He was able to generate enough electricity so he could get on the computer and do a little bit of work, because he still has inspirational moodlets from the Sprite. He has 3 hours left, okay? So I had him to do some research papers and to write a research paper on, I forgot. I don't know. Don't start me the line. But he doing a research paper on something, okay? Using those inspirational buffs that he has going on right now to make him a couple coins, because Ryley does not have any residual income coming in. He is a college student. He does have bills to pay, and partying does not pay the bills. So that is the update on the power situation. So as soon as Ryley graduates, I'm moving him out. So we are at the ritual for the Sprites. Of course, Ryley is late to everything. And the Sprite Ritual started at 10 o'clock. He pulled up at 12:29. It ends at 2, and it happens pretty often. If you look at the Order of Enchantment events, it says in 2 days, in 4 days, in 7 days. So does it happen pretty often? Yes, it sure does. Now, Ryley didn't change it to his robe, but everybody else is dressed for success. So let's talk to some of the members, and we're going to ask them a few questions, okay? What we're going to do is we're going to socialize with some of the members, because I want more information on what's going on. If you ask them before you join, they're going to lie to you. They're going to tell you some of everything. But let's ask Knox. Let's ask him about the Order of Enchantment's mission. Where is Ryley? There you go. Ryley, you was late, boo-boo. Now he done put his robe on. Good. Okay. So it says the Sprites were mistreated by their first human friend, the one they trusted the most. It's taken a long time for them to regain their faith in us. The Order of Enchantment's mission is to protect the Sprites and keep them happy. Keep them happy? Okay, how do we make the Sprites happy? The Sprites bestow their good favor if you help tend to their sacred plants, or if you give them their favorite offerings. They also always get a good laugh out of eavesdropping on sins, mischievous, funny, or romantic conversations. So you see how they are floating around you? If you're doing something and you just mysteriously see them pop up, they eavesdropping because they nosy. So if you're near somebody Try to have those types of conversations, romantic conversations if you can, mischievous ones, funny ones, because they came for entertainment. You know what? She kind of cute. Hold up. Hey, you in the blue robe. Yeah, you in the blue robe. What's up? What's your name is? Let's ask her reason for joining the Order of Enchantment. Let's ask everybody. Let's just go around in a circle and everybody tell why they joined. She cute. I don't know how she look with no makeup, with no mask on. I joined because I needed better grades. I joined because I needed better grades. Okay, well, what about you? I joined because I had found myself with an excess of baked goods and needed to offload them fast. I didn't realize at the time this was a long-term commitment type of thing. It's a nice community to be a part of, though. That's what's up. Nice to meet everybody. My name is Ryley. Alright, so what we going to do while we here, we're going to go ahead and we're just going to give the Sprites an offering. Since I'm already up here, see what kind of moolahs I get. Alright, so I'm going to give them the quartz. Yes. Oops. I'm going to give them one of these flowers. And then we go give them the metal, the obtainium. Alright, so we've given them all of those offerings. And we're going to see what we get. Hopefully the same thing I got last time, but you never know. Content Sprites. The Sprites are feeling content with Ryley's devotion or temporarily removing his need to tend to his basic hygiene. More time to study, right? Bonus. So they basically gave me a 12-hour period of not having to wash my behind as a sim. I guess. So, whatever. So today is officially Thursday, and the tasks for the group will refresh every Sunday, Tuesday, and Thursday morning around 11 in the morning. Okay. So 11 in the morning, we'll have new tasks for Ryley to do to help him to progress to being a seasoned member. So we're going to see what tomorrow brings, okay? Now, as far as the other groups, let's say you are in a group and you're ready to leave it, okay? You just hit leave organization. And it says, are you sure you want to leave this organization? You can join anytime by asking an active member. And you just hit yes, and it removes you from the group. Plain and simple. Ryley is officially a seasoned member of the Order of Enchantment, the Secret Society. It took me a lot to be able to find some metal. Because the thing is, as I said before, when you dig in the rock formations, that doesn't necessarily mean that you're going to find metal. You may find crystals, you may find fossils, you may find a treasure map. Like, you don't know what you're going to find until you find it. So you may go to, say, Oasis Springs, or you may go to, I believe it's Windenburg. And go to places where there are rock formations. The next day you could go there at the same time and you might not have any. Some places you can go and there's one every day. Like, it's just, I don't know, it's like the luck of the draw. And when you go to Oasis Springs, they're not going to be in the same location. They'll be scattered out. I found one in a crevice way up north and to the east, and it surprised me how well hidden it was that I had to send a video of it to my Uncle Martin just to show him the surprise when I found it. So trying to find this metal can be a trip. Sometimes all you find is metal. Other times, yeah, okay, you're gonna be looking for some days. And the BS about it is you need to finish your tasks. Your tasks refresh every Tuesday, Thursday, and Sunday. So you want to get your tasks done so you can move through the ranks of the secret society. So now that he's a rank 2, his rewards are basically, he has the rank 1 mask and robe. Now he has the rank 2 robe, and he has the ability to have the sprites attack other people on his behalf. So now that we have given them their offering, we're going to check in with the sprites, and we're going to see how they feel. Okay, so now he's in a flirty mood. Last time he was in a flirty mood, it did not help me at all. The girl that he was crushing on hates him now. But it says, loved by sprites. Ryley has been making the sprites so happy they've given him a temporary boost of romantic prowess. Now might be just a good time for him to finally talk to that classmate he's been crushing on. Yeah, he did that. And he turned the girl off, even though they was friends. He started flirting with her and, you know, all the different romantic interactions. And she was just like, oh, nah, I'm not here for this. Friend zone. And I kept trying it because I'm seeing, you know, he's in a flirty mood and the sprites is looking out for me. The sprites didn't look out for me. Moving on. Yeah, these little creatures, yeah, they didn't look out for me with that one. We had a real long day. So I just got back home. You remember when I saw my member of the secret society in her robe and her mask, and I was like, I wonder what she looked like without that mask and robe on. This is not what I meant. I didn't mean to wonder how she looked with no clothes on. And she showed up to my door looking like this. Girl. Anyways. Something that you can do when you get to rank 2 of the secret society is you can have your sprites attack people. So these are all members of the secret society that are outside my house for some reason. This is the dude who asked me if I wanted to join again after I had already been a contributing member of the secret society. So let's use him as an example. You click on the sim, you hit Sprite Attack. Now her, I'm gonna speak to her nicely. Oh, and then they disappeared. Wow. Y'all see that? This game's full of it. So it didn't ask me for metal this time. It asked me to tend to the Sprite's sorry garden. So I did what I usually do. I harvested all their plants and everything. Usually I get credit for it. I still got promoted to senior member, but it didn't give me credit for tending the garden, but whatever. So Ryley is officially a senior member of the Order of Enchantment, okay? So he's reached the top. So his award is he get a rank 3 order robe, and he has the ability to summon powerful sprites on himself. So what you do is you click on yourself, you go to summon sprites, and you can click on inspiration sprites. and you will get whatever kind of sprites that you request, and you'll get that powerful moodlet for 12 hours. So yeah, I gotta sneeze. But yeah, so I feel like it's pretty neat and it's really helpful. It's just they're gonna take you through it, honey. Okay, so we have reached the highest rank of all of the clubs that Ryley, organizations that Ryley has joined. Okay, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna let him finish his school year, and we're gonna get him to the end of his tenure in college, and we're gonna see how Ryley does. So I will see you as soon as his last grades are turned in, okay? I just wanted to check in with you real quick. Yes, I am busy focused on getting Ryley to graduation and getting his coursework and his assignments and everything done. But I am still giving the Sprites offerings. Yes, you can click on your sim and you can summon your sprites and choose what kind of positive moodlet that they give you. But sometimes you go to it and it says the sprites need a moment to rest. I mean, sometimes I need a moment to rest. So you can't always summon them when you want them, okay? But if you go and you leave good offerings for them, they will give you a positive moodlet if you click on it and hit check in with sprites. Of course, it is usually randomized, but I gave them a good offering, and it said I got a +3 focus moodlet. It says, loved by sprites. Ryley is beloved by all sprites. They have bestowed him with increased career and great performance, as well as removed any feeling of hunger or lethargy. That one is definitely my favorite. That's definitely my favorite, because if your sim student is having trouble with class, you know, if they need to make that extra coin or whatnot, you're going to get that increased performance. Also, it's going to help them with not being tired and not being hungry. So you don't have to stop and eat. You don't have to stop and sleep or anything. And your sim is going to be able to be focused, go to class, get their work done, go to their job, focus on their career, make that coin, whatever it is that, you know, is career-wise or school-wise. It's going to boost that performance. So I just wanted to check in and show you that. The final grades are in. Yes, Ryley did get a B in theoretical ideas and future computing, but he did finish the term with an A GPA. That means that Ryley will graduate with a distinguished degree with honors in computer science tomorrow with the A+ GPA. I am so proud of Ryley. Give him a round of applause. Yes, Ryley, congratulations, sweetheart. You did so great. I'm so proud of him. You have no idea how proud I am of Ryley. He worked so hard. But not only did he show us how to party on campus, how to go to all of the events, but he showed us how to join organizations, how to work your way up through the ranks of them, and the rewards and benefits of joining them. He also showed us how to join a secret society and work his way up to the top of the Order of Enchantment, and the rewards and benefits that you get for joining the secret society. Yes, but the main thing that Ryley showed us is that you can still have fun, but have your priorities in order and be successful. Whatever it is in life that you are trying to accomplish can be done as long as you still stay focused, stay motivated, stay true to the game, and put some action behind it. No matter how big or how little those steps are, they are still making moves in the right direction, okay? And I'm rooting for you. So whatever it is that you have envisioned in your mind for yourself, make it happen. Ryley is going to graduate tomorrow, and we're not going to be there for the ceremony, but you haven't seen the last of him. He's going to come back and show you how to make money with programming as a freelancer. He's also going to save up his profits, and he's going to show us if robotics is worth the investment. Now, these will be 2 different videos at a later time, okay? We're going to let Ryley enjoy himself and get some rest, okay? Because he's in the bed. He's in the bed asleep right now. So, you're going to see Ryley sometime in the future. But consider this to be spring break, okay? We will be taking a break from all things Discover University for a second. And I'm going to be bringing you some stuff that you're going to love, okay? Ryley has always showed up for me when I needed him in a video. And thank you, Ryley. You did a beautiful job. I appreciate you. Welcome to the real world, Ryley. Now, if you haven't subscribed or checked out the other videos, please do so. It's your girl Fury on all socials, and the site is itsyourgirlfury.com. It's also in the description. Thank you so much for watching. I work really hard on doing the research, writing the scripts, recording the gameplay, and I'm glad that people are enjoying the videos and also finding them helpful. So please give me a thumbs up, okay? It also helps other people find out about my videos, and I really appreciate that, okay? My voice is just shot right now. I filmed this video, as I said, while I was losing my voice because my allergies have just been acting up. It is just the spring season and pollen is just really giving me a hard time. But I wanted to come and do this video for you guys and finish off my Discover University series for now. So I hope that you enjoyed it as much as I enjoyed putting all this research together, writing the script for you, teaming up with Ryley, and delivering. Thank you so much for watching. You have no idea how much it means for me to have you watch and to have you subscribe and check out the other videos. I have videos ranging on so many different topics, but I love to see you back in the future, so make sure you subscribe and turn the notifications on so you know when I'm dropping more content, okay? I'm out. Dag dag. Ooh, Ryley. Time to wake up, baby. We gotta get on up. We gotta move you out.